Alright, welcome back. Let's go to Mount Eckdart.
If there's a mountain, we must climb it. Why? Because it's there.
So, yep, let's climb the mountain with this rather uplifting music.
Yeah, I like this track already.
Uh-oh.
Certainly has a fall feel to it.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Oh, not this crap again.
Like I said before, I've always been fond of the battle theme for Achieve.
Yeah.
Like I said, especially the Last Hope brass remix. Uh-oh!
Oh god, he rushed.
Oh!
That is why I don't like fighting mages. I hate fighting mages.
That really hurt.
Yeah, that stung a bit.
If you thought that hurt, wait till we get to the Muon Treasury, and then have to deal with Mephisto's using Shadow Flare.
That's why I hate dealing with mages.
Ooh, effort! We learned it. Train! Now, by reducing our own attributes, we can actually increase, not only our EXP, but our skill points too.
Which is always useful. I never have enough skill points.
Yep. Sadly, it takes a while for Yoshua to max out determination.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yes, you have begun your training.
Word to the wise, don't try not to use start training in a boss battle that you're not entirely sure you're going to win.
Ever since I unlocked it, I've always kept it on.
Oh, I've had a few battles where like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Fortunately, Yoshua has Cure All.
Of course, the effect might have been more severe in the PS1 version of Star Ocean 2 than in PSP. Because I remember moving slow. It's like, oh my lord, I forgot I still had this on. Crap.
But yeah, but at least you can have Godspeed to balance that out.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't have that in the PS1 version.
Foster, it's me, Yoshua.
So, is this a song for imaginary friends?
Oh lord, I hope not.
Yoshua.
Oh.
Oh, goodness me. Welcome back, my friend.
Believe it or not, he's actually quite the hunter.
I'm glad you're still in good shape, Foster.
And would these be your friends, Yoshua?
Yes, this is the man who saved Yoshua from falling off a cliff.
I'm Ronyx.
Yeah, I figured that.
Well, this is a surprise. You're usually pretty bashful around strangers.
Oh,
yeah, but he came around.
Oh, come now.
Come in, all of you.
Come in and know me better, man.
Okay, let's have some coffee.
Well then, Yoshua, have you found your sister yet?
Still hasn't.
No.
Well, don't give up. I know you'll see her again someday.
Absolutely. By the way, are you still hunting? I don't see your bow.
Well, he's had problems.
I haven't done much hunting lately, no.
Why not?
I couldn't even if I tried. There are more monsters around the forest than there
Ouch.
used to be.
Imagine they're not as tasty either, so.
That's a shame.
You know,
I remember when you and I used to go out hunting all the time, Yoshua.
you know what? Let's take him out. Ding.
Light
I'm
bulb.
sure fate brought us here for a reason. How about we all go and clear the monsters out?
Good idea.
Oh, no. I
Oh,
never
please.
Oh, come on, we're used to this. Besides, we'd love to lend a hand.
Yeah.
Sure, Ronyx?
Especially since it gives us more
It could
affection
take us a
points
while.
and the weapon for Ronyx.
Well, what's the worst that could happen? I say, let's do it.
What's the worst that could
You
happen?
have
Oh
no
dear, those are
idea
dangerous
how
words.
much I appreciate
Yeah,
this.
seriously,
There is an
dangerous.
enemy in the forest
We eat
out
danger
there.
for breakfast.
Please watch your
Yeah, a
steps
little
out there.
salt, it tastes just right.
Alright. I think if you talk to Foster before you finish this, I think he'll heal you. Oh. Oh, you think.
Walking around the field, no less. That's different.
No, he wasn't. He's in his
Let's take
cabin.
our time here.
No, I said the monsters walking around the field.
Oh, the monsters, yeah.
Yeah, instead of random encounters only.
And
Yeah.
careful, these guys can turn you to stone. And then sadly, Yoshua does not have condition cure. Ouch! 154 from a attack.
So much to survive in this world.
That really hurt.
Whoa.
Look at it. The bonuses of train and enlightenment already.
Yep.
Pretty much, I don't mind playing with a handicap, considering this game is rather easy to begin with, and considering it doesn't have galaxy or universe mode programmed into it. They were dummied out.
Yep, you'd have to hack to get
Let's
to them.
take
So.
our time here.
I hope we can do this.
Oh, boy. Ow!
I needed that.
I think we all did. Stop missing him.
Well, we expect these things are just buzzing around like real bothersome insects. Another 777.
Well,
was way
I'd say
too
that's
fast.
worth 10 out of 10.
All right.
35?
Wonder if this should
In
make-
fact, we'll be learning one of your favorite killer moves ever. Once we get to that point.
That I have to see.
In fact, in 5 levels. Okay. Enlightenment increased to 8. Aw. Let's see. Yeah. Obviously right now, Ashley outlevels Ronyx. Get used to other party members outleveling him.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, I let them unconscious. Yep. 4 levels to go.
That fight obviously wasn't worth watching. Let's move on.
That, and we'd already fought them before.
Oh, it's just the same encounter as last. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was hoping there might be some difference. We'll find, Trace.
Oh, we nearly maxed out Enlightenment. I think Enlightenment more or less doubles your skill points per level.
Yeah, certainly isn't a sizable boost, that's for sure.
No, especially if you use experience cards to get like double your level.
No kidding.
Or-
Art is very useful.
Then again, I haven't found a use for making experience cards yet in this run. In fact, I think I'm still slightly low. I think I'm still in the 30s at the time of this recording. Oop, 3 more levels. Let's use Palm of Destruction and Avenging Fist. Now, well, we learned Spirit Strike, which is more or less a Hadouken. But that's not the move I was referring to.
No, I wouldn't think so. I don't know that one, yeah.
No, the one I'm referring to is much more effective.
Well, as long as you're not pairing them into peaches, then I think we'll be okay. That's what I love. That's one of the things I love about the PS1 version.
Pulverize them!
And of course, and the PSP version.
Come on. Still 3 levels away. Yeah, I guess I'm that eager to get that move because even though I totally forgotten you could learn it at that level. Oh well. I think at this point I wish I had experience cards. Fine shield. We do
Not just a good shield, it's a fine shield, absolutely.
In fact, we do get an armor here to resist petrification, but that's actually at the end. Well, at least it's a good piece of equipment for our mages. And of course, Ronyx can equip slightly heavy armor as well as robes. Oh boy.
Oh, not another bug. Jeez.
The only good bug's a dead bug.
Seriously?
Actually, no. Editing is slightly harder to do in Second Evolution, actually, considering it actually plays a lot faster than First Departure does in terms of transitioning. Oh well, yeah, I actually started recording Claude's story. Just rescued Reyna from the Salva mines. And Enlightenment has been maxed out. Alright, still not enough skill points to fully increase determination again. Oh, still poisoned. Whoops.
I was gonna say, you're not gonna leave him poisoned, are you? That'd be a little much.
At least,
Just handicapping yourself and then there's just being silly.
Rod of Jewels, that's a great upgrade for Yoshua. Especially if it increases magic by 100 points.
Oh, damn, that sounds nice.
By 90 points, actually. Let's see, what else we got? I'd rather save those rings of resistance. Considering that accessories that reduce damage by 90% and stuff, they tend to break.
Yeah, no kidding. They had similar to Ocean 3, but I didn't think they were worth it at all there.
I mean, seriously, I don't use breakable accessories.
Yeah, I'm not big on them either.
Anyway.
I'd rather have something I can count on, you know, for a long time, not something that's only work for 1 or 2 battles.
We cannot ignore this, can we?
This may be a challenge.
Oh, really? What are we gonna use? Oh, not yet. Oh!
Oh, great, someone's already petrified.
It's Elia.
Yeah, it's all. Jeez. Damn it, don't pick on Ilya. I don't appreciate this.
Oh, Ashley's been stoned. Oh well. More EXP for Yoshua and Roddick. There we go.
I am not on the battlefield by my own volition, but
you, we've learned. Did we learn anything? Nope, not yet. One more level, actually. Stone Cure. There you are. But yeah, I hate paralysis and stone.
Yeah.
Nope, no path up there. Lavender required. However, you cannot carry anymore. Actually, what?
And speaking of paralyzed, for the really crazy people that play Star Ocean 3, which I believe I am not part of that group, there is a battle trophy for winning with everybody in the party paralyzed. That is ridiculous. I will not try
please be
that.
careful. Everyone.
I don't care if they have
hope we
strategy
can
for
do
that. That's
this.
just dumb.
Wait,
Jeez.
winning with paralysis?
Winning with everyone paralyzed, yeah, because it's not an instant game over in Star Ocean 3. Yeah. But considering you can't move at all when you're paralyzed, it's still kind of difficult to win.
I forgot these Gerals can actually replicate. Okay, Yoshua's running out of MP. Oh well, we've won.
See you in the next world.
Indeed. We learned Dragon War!
What is strength? I cannot help but wonder.
Yeah, we've learned Dragon Roll. Easily one of the best special arts in the game.
And considering both the Claude Lordson and my favorite Star Ocean 3 character, Albel, learns it.
Yep. Yep, we've... okay, what effort... But yep, now, I should actually be using, Dragon Roar on bosses more often. I should be. I think when we get to our next boss, I will be using Dragon Roar to stun lock the boss. But then you also have certain enemies in both games, Star Ocean 1 and 2, that tend to not be affected by stun lock.
Not know so easily, yeah.
Could you get out of our way?
I'm referring to those wizards. There we go, Dragon Roar. When you summon a big ethereal dragon, you stay out of my way. That's a familiar technique.
Oh, very much so. I've used that more than a few times with Reyna.
Was this
Guess it
truly
really
a
was that
necessary
simple.
battle?
Not really. Oh, we got mixed syrup. Good for HP MP simultaneous recovery.
Always like that, yeah.
I'm not fond of hot syrup though. Since it randomly heals either 70% HP or MP.
Up to fate. Eh.
Or actually, more like potluck.
Yeah. Potluck, but no roast.
Oh.
And roast is okay sometimes, so I kind of disappointed with that.
I still find it jarring that for the longest time I didn't recognize Joshua's VA. Who'd have thunk that he voiced actually one of my favorite? He was the one character from Judgment who was a rather complete prick, yet had good intentions. I'm referring to Aeon, a guy who has a clock watch sword. Robe of Deception.
Sword. Wow.
Well, yeah, it has a giant pocket watch that turns into a sword.
Wow, that just sounds odd.
Not to mention he has quotes for everybody when he does his super move.
Ouch.
And then, of course, they all have to deal with time. Considering he's more or less Judgment's equivalent to Saint Germain from Curse of Darkness. A time traveler of sorts. Considering that Judgment is all about gathering many of the heroes and villains from the Castlevania universe into a fighting game.
Thank you. Here's
It would have been better if it was more refined and they had a better artist. And not the Death Note artist. Elven Bow! Thank you for everything.
Well, that was worth the time and effort, I imagine.
Yeah, it's even though Ronyx's weapons don't give him a magic boost. Oh well, I guess he makes up for that lack of magic power with his versatility. Even though he doesn't know any healing symbology. He's just like Celine, all offense. But again, he is the only symbologist in our party who can use dark type spells. So expect plenty of Shadow Flare usage.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Oh god, they're gonna use Eruption. Oh, Thunderstorm! This is effective, but I prefer Thundercloud. Thanks, Yoshua.
Was this truly a necessary battle?
Whoa!
Well, yeah, whoa, I leveled up!
Yeah.
Alright, let's head to Ionis. It's pretty much your one-stop shop for item creation. It's perhaps one of the few times in the game you can actually buy a mechanics toolbox. And thus you can buy those items that increase your chances of item creation. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
whether or not you want to get the magical rasp from the Santa dealer in Sylvalant, that is debatable.
Can we win this?
Yeah, because I think it in some cases improves your chances, but other cases it changes completely what you can make. So
Well, with
it's not always a good thing.
especially with more or less with blacksmith. In second evolution, it affects customization. Just call down the thunder, why don't ya? Oh wait, that's not till a higher level.
Was this truly
But yeah,
a necessary battle?
that spell, Thunderstorm. I have really bitter memories of that spell. The boss of the Hoffman Ruins. Even with Leon in the party, with the usage of Black Saber, I would have nightmares with that fight, especially without the Sword of Marvels. And oh yes, and I should mention, I don't ever pickpocket anymore since it affects affection levels.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look, over there. Argosy.
so that's the name of the man with the crimson shield.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You killed my family.
Hello, Tara Platt.
My mother, my father,
Yeah, the voice
my
actress
brother.
for this character.
You have
Okay.
the wrong man.
The
Who actually is
Ronyx.
the spouse of Yuri
Don't give me
Lowenthal.
that nonsense.
Wow.
Prepare to die.
Whoa.
And of course we got Ronyx. He's just like,
Sure this
what's
is
going on here?
There's no mistaking him. It couldn't be anyone else.
Oh boy.
Ugh, this isn't over.
Try to value your life a little more, woman.
Oh boy.
Like the sound of that.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, Roddick. And Elia, too. You both still
Oh
know
yeah,
me?
I should mention, Tara Platt,
What's wrong,
you've
Elia?
played,
Captain.
About time we
Getting
found you,
popular
Captain.
lately, aren't we?
you played the sequel to Tales of Symphonia, right?
What?
I haven't been able to play any of the
We
Tales
see each
games
other for the
actually.
first
I
time
thought you
in
played
ages, and
Symphonia.
That's what you say to me?
Not
Didn't
any
you
of
just
them,
see
sorry.
What happened?
Okay, well, I was trying to find a
Is
role that
something
you
the matter?
may remember her being in, but
Huh?
I guess not.
Oh,
Never
wait,
mind.
No. I mean, hello. My
Poor
name's
Ilya.
Oh, I'm
Ah, Mavel frozen.
I had a bit of an accident earlier that knocked me out.
Yeah, Mavel is the other of the 2 party members we have in the game that can have all talents. And for some reason, she's kind of hot and bothered around Joshua.
Something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing.
The Crimson Shield killed your parents? And your brother?
Why not coincidence?
Yes.
Quite a coincidence, then. My parents were killed as well. And now I'm on a quest to find my missing sister. And the worst part of it is that I'm still not certain who the killer was.
Oh, well, I don't have any.
Obviously.
Yes, it is unfortunate.
You wouldn't. I think my sister would be more cute than beautiful by this age. Assuming she's still alive.
That's an interesting choice of words, but I don't know.
Yeah. You can talk after that.
Anyway, Ronyx has joined the party.
It's about time he came back, Captain.
Yep.
Somebody has to steer this crazy ship.
It surely ain't Ronyx. Oh, actually it is, because he's the natural leader of the party.
Sure, what'll it be?
How about that unfiltered
Yeah,
stuff
Anything
over there?
hard.
Oh,
But yeah,
my.
Ilya is quite the
She's the
expert.
drinker.
Very
She's-
flavorful.
she's the expert.
Price.
She's the drinker.
Wow.
Well, kind sir, how well are you holding your liquor these days?
Don't you patronize me like that. Liquor is the same as water
Oh,
to me.
you ready to put your money where your mouth is, man?
If Maggie's into the private action, they have a drinking contest.
Of course they do.
My, quite the expert, aren't you?
Wow, Ilya. Since when do you know so much about the liquor here?
There's a lot about me you don't know. Right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Eh.
But yeah, note to self, Ronyx,
So,
never have a
y'all
briefing in a bar ever again.
Yeah.
Probably not the
I'm
best of
sorry,
ideas.
but I'm not feeling so good right now. I'll be outside for a bit. Excuse me.
I should mention,
Oh,
fans of the
yeah,
Persona
sure.
series would recognize Tara Platt as the voice of not only Mitsuru Kirijo, but also Elizabeth, both of which are from Persona 3.
Here you go.
Just
Nice and chilled,
trivia
just
for you folks.
My, look at how clear that is. Very nice indeed.
Oh dear.
Ooh, here it is.
Yeet.
Drink up, Ilya. You've earned it.
Yes.
Let me try that.
Gulp, gulp,
this
gulp.
is really good.
Oh, jeez.
Here, Rodic, you should try a little.
I think he's too
No,
young
I
to drink.
Oh,
I think he's
come on, Rodic,
underage.
Stop being such a stick in the mud.
No, she pushes him to doing it.
This aroma, this feel, this aftertaste, it's beyond comprehension.
I guess, several
Roderick, are you
hours,
feeling like the odd man out yet? I'm just curious, Captain.
several hours later,
Oh, brother.
And they're out.
Come on, Roddick, get up.
and
Wiki, wiki, eggs, and bakey.
see, Ashley is totally
You're
fine.
gonna catch cold, Ilya.
And the one that's
You
fine
guys.
happens to be, yeah.
Oh, Ronyx.
I'm never drinking again. I swear to
What
God.
is it, Roddick?
I can't even manage.
Officer, it wasn't me. I swear. Zzz.
Say, what happened to Mavel?
Oh, right, where is she?
Good
She
point.
said she wasn't
Where
feeling
is she?
good. She walked out. Oh no, she's gone.
And note, if you do not have Ashley and Joshua in the party,
Mavel?
you can. Actually, if you have Joshua in the party, she joins automatically. But of course, in order to get the best spellcaster, you need not only her, but also Joshua and Ashley.
I'm sorry. I know they're all pretty obnoxious.
Don't worry, there's a reason.
Oh no, not at all. They're all such nice people. This is the most fun I've had in a very long
But
time.
They're standing outside the whole time. Like, what
Oh.
part of that was fun?
Well,
She was
that's
talking about
great.
before the range.
Nah, I know. I'm just being a
But the thing is, I think it
Oh.
would be better if I were on my own.
Why is that?
But
Didn't
the
you
thing
just
is,
say
if she
you
has
weren't
fun,
enjoying
she'll
yourself?
probably forget the reason why
That's
she's
why.
going out for revenge.
Huh?
If I allow myself into a more comfortable situation, then I'm worried I'll forget about my brother.
You don't know that's
my
true.
parents, And my hatred.
I'm not going to tell you to forget about them. But you
If
don't
anything,
have to
hatred
be
can be one of the
miserable
hardest
either.
things to let go of.
Tell me about it. And here's the man that we need.
Ah, Ashley.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be here.
No, you should be here.
Oh, no,
We need you
you're
to
fine.
talk sense into Mavel.
Well, Ronyx, I'd better get going.
Hey, wait up. You can't be in that much of a hurry.
She is.
I am. The longer I spend with all of you, the weaker my resolve becomes.
But
Take care.
Hold it!
Moment.
What is it?
You're chasing after the Crimson Shield, aren't you?
Obviously.
Yes. I don't think he's gone far, so I thought I'd try to catch his trail.
Don't do it.
What?
Hmm?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you.
Here he
What I'm
reveals his
trying to
reason
say
why he
is
thinks
that
it wasn't
even if
him.
It was the Crimson Shield that killed your family. The man you met earlier is a completely
What?
different person.
Hmm?
Huh?
are you
What's he on
saying there's
about?
an
An imposter?
around?
Something like that.
Things would be a lot simpler if that were the case. The real Argosy would never put up with a fake.
Yeah, Del Argosy,
So
that's
he's
his
not
real
real.
name.
Or he's not fake, or what?
This is
Some
kind of
kind of
Zin
riddle?
riddle? What's the deal here?
Hmm. Then he reveals everything.
He and I used to be war buddies.
Yeah,
Buddies
him,
isn't quite the
Lias,
right word, but I can't think
and
of anything more
an Argosy.
appropriate. Near the close
They were
of
the three
demonic
heroes of the
wars,
demonic
He
wars.
received a secret mission from the King of Silverland to find one of the hidden treasures of the old race.
What kind of treasure?
It's known as the Mirror of Incarnation.
Oh, great.
A mirror?
Correct. But no ordinary mirror. Legend says it has the power to replicate anything reflected off its
I can see
surface.
behind the king's reasoning.
The King of Silverland wanted to use it to create weapons that would put an end to the demonic wars.
So he wanted to use it for that
mirror
purpose.
was no
But
treasure. It replicated all right, but it distorted things as it made
so
them.
it basically
When the
drove him to
Crimson Shield
insanity.
was before the Mirror of Incarnation, he was struck with a sudden fit of madness and nearly slaughtered all his
Boy,
own men.
sounds a bit like the Crimson Mazamune.
So you're saying the
few other
Mirror
things.
of Incarnation distorted the Crimson Shield's mind?
So
That is
it
what
wouldn't
I
be
believe happened.
too much of a stretch to imagine that in that state he killed Mavel's parents
The
and
first time
Yoshua's.
I met him, I thought he was the real Crimson Shield. But the moment I let my guard down, I paid for that mistake with my left arm. I can still swing a sword with one hand, but forget about mastering any special skills. All that I have left now is experience and
Which he
knowledge.
could actually pass on to Ronyx through PAs to
Well,
teach
would
him
you like to
a
accompany
certain
us? I
certain
think it
book
would
of
do you
techniques.
a world of good.
Which I actually will
Alright.
trigger the flag for actually when we get to the capital of the Van Kingdom. In any case, we're recruiting Mavel into the party.
Good morning.
Well, at least she's not leaving then.
No, well, thing is, if you did not have, if you had just Sias instead of Ashley and Yoshua, she would
Do
leave.
you know what happened to Millie?
I thought she was with you.
Because the
this
thing
whole
is,
time.
Mavel, she does
Not
fight
long
with
after
an
you
interesting
arrived,
battle style.
I fell under
She
monster
uses
attack
mystical
and got
orbs
separated.
of magic of sorts to attack.
What?
But
was
sadly,
seriously
I wouldn't
injured
know
during the
because I
battle.
rarely ever used
She found
Mavel,
me unconscious.
except for like item creation.
I didn't see any woman nearby when I found Ronyx. Monsters would much sooner kill a person than to bother with kidnapping one.
So yeah,
So
Millie
I'm sure she must
ended
have
up at
retreated to
Silverland.
someplace safe.
Well, we best be going.
So we won't be having our
Oh,
proper
yeah.
healer until then.
We're going to Van, was
Why
it?
does that remind me of Star Ocean
Yep.
3?
The kingdom to the
However,
west of
if
Ionis.
you
I
don't
heard
have
that the king of
Yoshua,
Van is enlisting fighters
Ashley,
to form
a
group
combination
with
of
the
Yoshua
purpose
and
of
Ashley,
vanquishing the
and
Archfiend.
you just have
If we pay
if
him
you
a
just have
visit,
Sias with you,
I
for
bet he can
example,
give us some
you will
info
recruit
on his
Millie and
motives.
Ekdart.
What a surprise.
And now they're
You told me
surprised.
Earlier you were looking for some lost companions. Who would have known you wanted to defeat Asmodeus?
What do I hear?
ruler of
Do I hear the
demon
space
world?
heater in the background?
That's a rather lofty
Oh,
goal.
I hope not.
I hear something.
Well, I'm not going to force you to join us if you aren't interested.
I hear a buzzing.
I'd like to accompany you all for as long as I can.
Hmm.
Trust me. If I ever
You
start
won't be
dragging
dragging us down,
I'll
Yoshua.
happily part
Your
ways with
symbology
you.
Doing good so far.
Yeah, your symbology is quite
Off we go
powerful.
then, to the Van Kingdom.
Anyway, Mavel has joined the party.
Mavel. It's been 10 years. Oh wait, not Mavel. Mavel. I had to.
And unlike other party members that use melee attacks, let's see, she actually has wait for it, Blessing of Mana. So like I said, she is able to use all talents now since she has that talent. Since obviously melee users cannot have Blessing of Mana. And here's where...
And speaking of talents, is another reason you should be glad when you play Starship 2, it won't be the PS1 version. Since there's that very off chance that some characters won't start with talents they're supposed to start 100% with.
Exactly, especially Celine.
That sucks when that happens. Just putting it on the record.
Especially Celine. More on that when we get to part 9.